That's the mindset that they're approaching it with. Ingram, a big goaltender, a tall goaltender, lengthy, he's long. It's important for him to establish his position, get out to the edge of the crease, and take away the angles. And so far in the first couple of attempts by the Avalanche towards the Kings net, he's done a good job at squaring up on both.
Ingram, LA's 6th-round selection back in 2018. He'll head back to Major Junior this year, but he'll get a look here in an LA Kings jersey. This is his 2nd training camp with the Kings, or rookie camp, rather. Puck battled for along the near wall in the Kings' defensive zone. Mikey Anderson in there after it. Now Akil Thomas. He'll push it forward to Constantinou, one of the new additions to the lineup here today. Quick shot from the far side from Sodergren is handled away by the netminder Miner. It'll be played up to the near side of the blue line. Anderson waiting, looking for a shot. Shoots it intentionally wide. It goes off the end wall. Careens back out in front, and Colorado gets possession. It'll be played up the left wing side by Berzin. He gets it up to the near side. Mikey Anderson lays a big check on him for good measure as he clears, and both teams get full 5-man changes. Arthur Kaliev had the lone Kings goal last night. He plays with the puck, gets it back into his own zone. It's played right back up to him on the left wing side as Colorado gets changes. He's into the offensive zone. Holds up in his backhand, passes to Mikey Anderson. His shot is saved by Miner. Far side corner, Akil Thomas gets it back to the blue line. It's played to the near side. Constantinou fires a shot. Save made. Rebound out in front. Shrirev comes away with it, and Colorado will push pace into the neutral zone. Shrirev tosses the puck down below the goal line. Mikey Anderson back in there battling against Henry, trying to take it away. Billy Constantino, though, comes out with it, and he'll move it. A quick pass up to Sodergren. In over the line. His shot is way wide. It swings around to the far side of the ice. Akil Thomas battles for it there along the far blue line. Comes free and called.
On the way that it came back into the zone, one was saying that it was the Avalanche stick that brought it back. The other one, because the Kings player was already inside it. I think it may have been that way, but regardless, they're in the preseason too. They need to get their timing and everything done, just like all of us.
Aiden Dudas gets into the offensive end. Long shot, it handcuffs Miner a bit, but he's able to make the save. Back behind the net, Rimsha gets hit in the numbers, and Davis is going to go to the box for a board.
And Davis is kind of looking at the official, but you nailed it. It is going to be a boarding call. Anytime you're looking at the player's numbers, his face is towards the boards there, you're going to get that call all day. So the Kings with a 1-0 lead here, they'll get a chance on the man advantage. They were unable to connect.
Near side tries to get it to him a little too far in front. Kaliev with the puck now back behind the goal line. Constantinou off the bench, plays the puck out of the corner, looks back to the blue line, finds Mikey Anderson. Near side Kupari walks in, looks, he takes a shot, it's walked down in front and then cleared by the Avalanche.
Yeah, Byram there with the block. Good chance there by Kupari. He was looking for a little bit of a screen. Kings had traffic in front of the net. He couldn't get the puck through. Credit Byram with a good block, getting in there tight up against him.
Akil Thomas races up the right wing side, tosses the puck in down below the goal line. Anderson Dolan gets hit, but he does so to move the puck. It's played by Sodergren out of the far corner. Tries to move it towards Anderson Dolan. It sneaks out in front, and it's loose. Still trying to find control of it. Miner is down and out, and the puck is cleared by the Avalanche penalty kill. Just over half a minute to go in the power play.
Yeah, Sodergren had the puck on his stick. He delayed nicely, tried to elevate it on the backhand, but the Avalanche were able to present layers in front of him, preventing that puck from getting through to the net.
Akil Thomas, but not the way the ping pong balls fell, and I don't think anyone's complaining about Turcotte.
No complaints about Turcotte whatsoever, but Byram definitely a player that was on a lot of teams' lists, and everybody would love to have had him.
Austin Strand, sticking up for his teammates. Wegworth was stuck with Mikey Asimon in the offensive zone for a while. Strand had come in late, and then by the time Joe Wegworth and Austin Strand went back to the bench, they were jawing quite a bit. They're each going to go sit for a couple minutes in their respective penalty benches.
Yeah, it looks by the way things are going to, looks like it's going to be a 4-on-4 situation, so a couple of minutes apiece, and I think the referee's just trying to send a message that they're not going to tolerate that. They don't want all the pushing and shoving after the whistle. Do that between the whistles.
Especially at the rookie tournament, yep. You don't want to be the guy that backs down, I'd say.
No, don't want to back down, but again, even from the coach's standpoint, the scouts, they want to see you do that between the whistles, not after the whistles.
Regis brings the puck up in this 4-on-4 situation for Colorado. Puck's taken away by Mikey Anderson. He lifts it forward. Fagamo drops off. Kupari holding in the backhand. Gets back to his forehand. Now holds up off the far side hash marks. Kupari swings into the slot. Drops it off crisscross with Constantinou now to Fagamo to the near side. Anderson shot that one it misses wide. It looks like he didn't quite connect with the puck how he wanted to.
Yeah, I think it went off the toe of his stick because had he got all of it, goaltender was partially screened for a split second.
Shrirev with the puck, drops off for Regis. It comes free for a moment. Constantinou able to push it up the far side wall. Vagamo battles for it there, but Shrirev takes it away and settles things down. But so far in this early goings of the game, he's been acting like he's 6'8", 250.
Yeah, a little bit different. You know, you can see the Kings today playing against a younger team in Colorado than they played against the team yesterday with Anaheim, who had a lot of guys who had some NHL experience, 250-plus games. So today I think they're feeling a little bit better, and they probably got a little bit of a push from the coaches as well that stand up for yourself, engage, support each other out there. You got to play as a team, and the Kings are evidently showing that here in the early part of the game.
Kings into the offensive zone. On the far side of the ice, Asimov pushes it to Lizotte. He goes around the back of the net, gets a pass up to the blue line. Constantinou fires his shot. They score! May have deflected out in front, but the Kings get the lead right back. It's 2-1 LA.
Yeah, nice job up high there by the Kings. They got the puck back to the blue line, and in letting that puck go, when the defender, Constantinou, had the puck up high, he drifted towards the middle of the net. That's the cue for the forwards to establish himself in front of the net. They take away the sight lines of the goaltender. I don't think Constantinou is going to get credit for the goal. Shot from up high. He's in the back of the cage. Kings lead at 2-1.
Good job by Blake Lizotte back behind the goal, grabbing the puck to go in period number 1, controlling a 2-1 lead.
And with that, the Avalanche have to keep the personnel on the ice. Kings will get some fresh legs out there, try to take advantage of that. And Bjornfoot was a defender playing the left point there. I think the Kings got away with a little bit of one there on that ice. Had he been in the right position, he was kind of cheating towards the middle of the ice, coming down low, and he wasn't in his point position to keep that puck in.
Colorado with a face-off win out of their own end. Puck played ahead into the neutral zone. Wegworth after it. Mutala on the near side. Anderson Dolan takes it away for the Kings and storms back up ice, dancing through bodies. Bad angle shot misses wide. It swings to the near side to Mikey Anderson. Akil Thomas will battle for it. He gets pushed off the puck by Larocque. He'll chase right back in. And down in the near side corner, Sodergren and Thomas are both there trying to battle for the puck. It's stuck between the wall and a skate. Two players from either team in there. Now Lauzon, a third man on the Avalanche side of things, comes in and moves it away, but he takes a big collision from Anderson Dolan to do so. 200 feet the other way now. The Kings try to get the puck out of their own end. Colorado trying to keep it in, but a penalty coming here. A holding call going to be assessed, and I believe Constantinou is heading to the box. We'll get a first look at the Colorado power play.
Yeah, no argument whatsoever by Constantinou. He makes his way right over to the box, so the Avalanche trailing by a goal. They get a chance with their first man to happen, get the game even before they go into the intermission, and that was in the transition because the Kings had a pretty good chance that was broken up. Sejan did a nice job coming back, preventing the play from connecting in front of the net. Quickly the other way in the transition, the Avalanche get the puck to Byram. Tries to go upstairs, glove side. Ingham with a nice glove save.
His 12th save of the afternoon, 12 on 13 shots so far. He's looked good through the first 20 here. 7 seconds remaining, assuming that he can get out of it. Kings with the face-off win in their own zone. Bowers gets onto the puck. Kings take it away. They move it out to center. 2-1. That'll do it for period number 1. Now with control along the Kings bench. Bad change for the Kings. Back into the offensive zone. Bowers loses control of the puck off the rush. And out of the far side corner, Colorado regroups. It's played by Keane over to the near side. Quick shot. That one stopped by Ingham. It was deflected out in front, and Akil Thomas gets to it and flips it over center.
Now the Kings dodge a bullet there. A bad line change, and you have to be aware of that in the second period when you have the long line change. The Avalanche had numbers, and unable to connect and carrying that puck in was Bowers.
Sodergren sees the puck bounce past him. Constantinou will grab it out of his own zone and settle things down. Just a minute and a half into period number 2. Constantinou looking up, comes out of his own zone, plays a pass off the wall. It bounces off the skate of Akil Thomas. And he's going to go to the box here. He's not too happy about it. He puts his palms up towards the sky, but he'll be escorted to the penalty bench for tripping. A little bit of a knock on the back of the leg, maybe an easy fall down there for Sejan, but nonetheless, it's going to be a slash, so a little bit of a tap of the back of the leg, and that's enough.
Yep, just enough to make the call, and faceoff will come back deep into the Kings zone to the right of the goaltender, Ingham. You go back to the first power play the Avalanche had late in the first period. They weren't unable to score on it, but they were credited with 4 shots on goal and a man advantage, so some pretty good puck movement. And again, a player to keep your eye on is Byram on the entry and active in the offensive end.
Sejan with control of the puck. He rips one wide, looking on the glove side. It bounces off the back glass. Gets back to the blue line now. Davis holding, looking in, drops to the outside. It's played towards the front of the net by Lauzon. It's loose out in front. Now goes back behind the goal. Constantinou uses the angle of his body, wins the puck, and rifles it down the ice.
Yeah, nice job protecting the puck right there, getting his body between he and the opponent from the Avalanche, getting his stick on the puck, and then easing it. He tried to get off the ice, but was unable to do so as the Avalanche turned the puck back quickly.
Kindrop has the puck for Colorado. In the near side corner, it's up to Davis now. Davis, near side of the blue line. Whittles it through for Shrirev. Shrirev looking across the zone. St-Jean back up top. Now Davis looking in, finds the lane, throws it intentionally wide. It's out in front, and a nice defensive play by Rimsha to take Kindrop out of the play. Now back to the blue line. It's Davis once again. Davis, near side, St-Jean, top of the circle, tries to throw it across. It kicks back to Davis. Far side of the ice once again. Saucer pass bounces over St-Jean's stick. St-Jean with it, looking back to the blue line. Now down below the goal line. Shrirev throws it out in front. It deflects. It'll stay on Colorado's sticks, though, here on the power play for another 50 seconds. Davis has a lane, a slap shot try right into the gut of Ingham. He takes it off the LA logo on the center of his chest and drops it into his glove.
Yeah, no traffic in front of the net there on that shot by Davis. He gets the puck on the right point. Was able to walk in about 10, 15.
This time Miner gets the clear himself. The puck rolls in on the net Miner, and he's able to saucer it down the ice. Mikey Anderson will start out of his own slot. Plays it ahead to Constantinou, forward Asimont. Those two connected on a goal earlier in this game. Puck back behind the net. Kings working towards it. Kaliev drops it to the blue line. Anderson holding to the outside. He plays it to Asimont. Asimont looks in. Bad angle shot. It's stopped by Miner. It caught him a bit. Almost looked like it was going to bounce back in. Anderson now to the far side. Kupari. Puck falls off his stick, whittling through traffic. Now Kaliev plays it up to Anderson. Anderson back to Kaliev near side. Constantinou fakes a drive, still holding, gets to the center, and they score! Constantinou shot pinballs through the wickets and away on Miner. It finds its way home, and it's 3-1 LA.
Yeah, a little bit of a break there for the Kings, but when you do the right things, good things happen. And he made the move towards the middle of the ice. Constantinou did, threw the puck at the net, in front of the net. The Kings had some traffic there, and they get a break, they get a screen. It goes off the Avalanche defender's skate in between the legs of the goaltender.
Period number 2, Kings leading at 3-1. I'm Cameron Close alongside Daryl Evans. Shots on goal right now, 26-18 in favor of the Avalanche, who have outshot the Kings in this second period, 13-5. It hasn't really seemed that way, though.
No, they've just thrown a lot of pucks in the direction of the net. A lot more traffic down around the net. Bad angle shots. Ingham's done a good job at moving side to side, taking away those short side bids.
An offensive zone face-off loss for the Kings. McLeod to it for the Avalanche. The Kings forecheck, though, other ideas about control of the puck. Asimont trying to dig the puck out of the corner. He battles for it. It comes free. It gets onto the stick of Larac, who gets forced down by Yancey. He takes the puck. Help from Lazat. He charges after it. McLeod, now Henry. It's pushed forward into the neutral zone where Constantinou grabs it back. Asimont with it. He drops it back deeper into his own zone. Mikey Anderson. Constantinou forward. It gets past Asimont. And Larac will hold on to it for Colorado. Larac taking his time, using the goal as a shield, and now moves the puck over to the left wing side. Over center, Bowers charging onto it. Anderson uses the body, though, and keeps him to the outside. Along the far half wall, the puck is moved down towards the hash marks, played up into the middle of the ice, and a quick shot and a quick save from Ingham. He keeps that puck out of the back of the net, and the Kings want to push the pace and get up and out of their own zone. A giveaway, though. Bowers with it. It's dropped into the middle past Keane. Burzin, the man who took the shooting attempt, a good shooting try on Ingham. He plays the puck, and another quick shot goes wide off the dasher board and rides up almost out of play. Kings keep moving it. Now off the glass, it'll bounce down into their offensive zone. Regis is back. Play to the near side. Bukaji moves it into the offensive zone. Throws it around the back of the net to the far side corner. Waiting there, Henry trying to get a stick on it, but again the puck bounces out to center. Pressure from the Kings, and Byram controls in his own zone.
Yeah, that was the defender Durzi coming all the way up the boards there in support. He was the player that pushed the puck out into the neutral zone.
Bowers steps onto a loose puck in the neutral zone, looking to cut towards the front of the net. He gets taken out by Constantinou back behind the goal. Constantinou then takes it and sends it.
Yeah, he was looking for a penalty, was Henry there, on his teammate getting tugged down there as he was trying to make his way to the front of the net.
Puck back behind the goal. Byram with it. Constantinou gets in his way, tries to take the puck away, but reinforcements for the Avalanche are there. Out of the corner, Constantinou stapling a man up against the end wall. It's played over on the far side of the blue line. Henry unable to keep it moving down deep, and it's cleared once again. Penalty kill has looked solid. attempt. Anderson now at the blue line, plays it across, finds Constantinou. Back to Mikey. Anderson holds up, looking for a lane, finds one, takes a shot, it sits down in front, bounces up into the near side corner. Sodergren back to Anderson, another try, loose out in front, Anderson Dolan scores! A scramble out in front of the net, and the Kings boost their lead to 3 goals. It's 4-1.
Now, almost maybe possibly the first time that this period that the Kings have had a sequence of shots towards the net, and because of that, Minor, the goaltender, wasn't able to control them all. He made a couple of big saves on shots from up high by the defender. Anderson did a good job filtering pucks towards the net. Anderson Dolan, though, he popped on that rebound, puts in the back of the cage, and it's now 4-1 Kings.
In comfortable control of the game now. And you can just tell that the Kings have had maybe the physical edge in this. They've been a bit more confident than they were in last night's contest. Even, I think, as the Kings re-enter the offensive zone, Rimsha jumping in after it. And it's quickly turned around. Rimsha, a quick shot. That one sits down. Asimov finds control and throws it through the net mouth and wide. Shrirev onto it. We spoke at length about Samuel Fagemo last night and how he was taking the brunt of the physical collisions. That's been changed a bit here as Asimov brings the puck to the front of the net. It's loose out in front, and it sits down on the far side of the ice. Colorado then escapes. Constantinou with it out of his own zone. Plays a long pass ahead to Rimsha that bounces out of play. But I want to go back to, you look at Fagemo. Back inside 5 Point Arena, LA and Colorado entering period number 3. I'm Cameron Close alongside Darrell Evans. Kings ahead 4-1 after 40 minutes. Rasmus Kupari right into the offensive zone, takes a shot. It is stopped by Minor. It's worked back to the blue line. Constantinou takes a shot, but it bounces just outside the blue line and offside there. And LA will snag a face-off, favoring their offensive end in the neutral zone. Kings play here in game number 2 for them, 2 of 3. Tomorrow, back in El Segundo, practicing the rookies on Toyota Sports Center ice. And then they will play their final game of the rookie tournament at 1 p.m. on Tuesday. And for that game, we will be on the, not the big rink if you've been down here, but on one of these smaller side rinks. So if you decide to swing by on Tuesday, you can skip work for the 1 p.m. game. Then it'll be an intimate setting, not quite as many stands in that rink 3 they call it. Mikey Anderson with control of the puck. Now Constantinou out of his own zone, back behind the goal. Has 2 points now in this game, a goal and an assist. He has looked very solid offensively, which was the scouting report on him coming out of Major Junior. Kaliev throws the puck to the net. It pinballs between a couple of sets of legs right there at the top of the crease. Makes his way to the net. Didn't have enough steam to go past the goaltender Minor. Minor was able to find it. He'll hold on for the whistle. Blake Lizotte steps in on the face-off draw. In his offensive zone on the right wing side. Goes in against Lauzon, who gets the win. Felix Lauzon able to move it around to the far side of the ice. Shrirev charges up after it. Mikey Anderson, the first man to it. 2 assists in this game thus far for Mikey Anderson. He chases back after the puck. Shrirev, the first man to it. Takes it out of the corner. He works it up to the blue line. Near side, Byram throws it around the back of the net. Lauzon there. Lukaji swinging in, trying to help move the puck back onto Avalanche sticks solely. Kings trying to do the same. Mikey Anderson in there after it. Blake Lizotte moves it up the right wing side. Yancey able to stick it into the middle of the ice. Lizotte into the line, drops off Asimov. Asimov along the wall. Didn't have anywhere to shoot or pass, and the puck finds its way onto Colorado sticks as they move into the offensive end. Lukaji throws a no-look pass that finds Lizotte tape to tape. He sends it ahead off the wall.
But the unfortunate thing is he's got to make sure he gauges the gap between he and the defenders. You get too tight on those defenders, chances of shots getting blocked or poked away as they did right there are very high.
Blake Lizotte on the face-off, unable to win it. He and Mikey Asimov have combined for 2 goals. Asamot scoring both of them. Lizotte on the assists. And here Lizotte moves it forward to Mikey as he enters the offensive zone. Has Lizotte behind him. Tries to pass to him. Gets it to him. Lizotte looking across the crease at Jancis, but well, one good play by Bowers, and the Avalanche are out the other way. Bowers into the offensive zone to Keane. His shot doesn't get through. It's cleared away by Phillips. Lizotte onto it, moves it forward to Jancis in the neutral zone. Jancis open out of his own slot, skates backwards for a moment, drops to Bowers, who builds speed and moves through bodies. Can't get past Akil Thomas, who takes the brunt of the collision but stops the man towards the puck. Now the Avalanche up to the blue line. Byram holding, drops to the outside. A quick chance save made by Ingram. Another chance up top that bounces out and into the neutral zone. Byram has it out of his own end.
Nice job there by the young defender. Byram does a good job at freezing everybody, moving the puck to his side. That opens up a pretty good shooting lane, but the bid there by Bakaji was denied by Ingram.
Bowen Byram moves over center into the offensive zone. Puck dropped off. Bowers fakes a shot, steps to the near side, still looking for a lane, but the Kings stay right in front of him. Bowers throws it to Byram across the ice. He holds, he drops it back to Bowers. The two play one-touch passing with one another. Puck down below the goal line now. Bowers holding, sees Henry on the near side, sees he can't get the pass to him, and the Kings are able to send it. Asamot comes out of the box, and the Kings are back to 5 men.
Good job getting to those hard areas, and because of that, they're putting pucks at the goal that they're forcing the goaltender to make saves on, and they're also extending their lead.
Official scoring on Jonathan Jancis' goal is Blake Lizotte and Sean Dursey on the assists, and you can really credit Lizotte with that goal, as you said. Sometimes maybe the one too many pass, Daryl, but on that time not the case. Puts it right into an open side of the goal.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of communication there, Cameron. I think they looked at each other, and that was the key for completing the play.
Aiden Dudas with the puck on his stick. Mikey Anderson, and now Constantinou. He has some space in front of him. He takes advantage of it. The Kings are in the offensive end. Aiden Dudas battling against Larocque. Puck comes free. Larocque pushes it forward. It's played by Mutter now. He'll toss it into the offensive zone. Bakaji will chase after it. Bjornfoot will beat him there, and both players go down. Bjornfoot able to move the puck around, but not out. It's played down the wall. It gets past Bakaji. Constantinou onto it. Now Bjornfoot out of the far side corner. He'll look to move it up the left wing side. It bounces out to center. Colorado regroups onto it. McLeod will bang it off the back glass. Regis plays the puck up the right wing side. It's Henry, now Anderson. He'll push it forward to Jancis. Asamot steps onto it into the offensive end. Jancis holding. Jancis getting a shot away as he gets tripped up. Penalty coming. Constantinou with the puck to the bench. Races Ingham as the Kings put one home, but down out in front of the net. Jancis was on top of Minor. So we may have matching Minors now, you have to wonder.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the officials to make a decision here. I think it's just going to be the one call. Looks like the initial call that was being made. It's going to be Regis for the Avalanche. He'll be going to the penalty box. So the Kings, who have been perfect on the power play, it's going to be a tripping call against Regis. Kings will go on power play number 3, having connected on their first 2.
Interesting seeing the play blown dead as the netminder, and there I do it again, Minor went down, but nonetheless, Kings will snag a third power play, 2 for 2 thus far, and this time they'll throw Sodergren, Anderson, Dolan, and Akil Thomas out there. Constantinou and Mikey Anderson on the back. Face-off win for the Kings. Again, their third power play, leading 6-1. 2 power play goals thus far. Mikey Anderson with it. Plays a pass to the near side. Akil Thomas gets it right back to Anderson across. He fanned on his passing attempt, and the puck flubbed up on him. Anderson near side. Thomas tries a shot. It's loose down in front. Hits through skates and then goes back behind the goal. Sodergren with it out of the far side corner. Looks for a pass, trying to escape away from pressure. He does. He gets the puck over to Anderson Dolan. Now puck played by Akil Thomas back to the blue line. Mikey Anderson looking in. Drops it down the near wall. Akil Thomas looks across. Constantinou holding. Back to Akil Thomas. Has a lane. Holding. Fires. He waited a bit too long. It's back to the blue line now. Mikey Anderson gives the puck up. Trying to get it cleared. Kindrop finally does out to center.
That's one thing. You're going to have to know what you want to do with the puck before it comes to you there. Akil Thomas, it looked like that puck handcuffed him. Being a goal scorer, once that puck gets on a stick, he's got to look to release it. He had all kinds of room on the open side, the left side of the net. So Akil Thomas, instead of pulling the trigger right away, maybe the puck got tipped on its way through and slowed down, but those are the ones that you got to get the puck up and got to get it off your stick quick.
Bowers a shot. Kings able to get the clear after the Ingham save, and now just over a minute to go in regulation.
Well, you look at special teams in games. They're always a big factor in the game. The Kings have excelled on both today. The penalty kill coming onto this power play. They are 6 of 6, and the power play is 2 of 3.
Rimsha a bit shaken up as he goes to the bench down below us. Davis with the puck over to the near side of the ice. The Kings steal shorthanded. Anderson moves it in deep. Davis back to grab it. As we mentioned, the Kings will have the day off from games tomorrow. They'll practice at Toyota Sports Center in El Segundo. And they'll have some confidence, which I'm sure immediately the Ontario Reign coaching staff, which coaches the Kings rookies today, will disintegrate by showing them maybe some film of